Deploy AI models on Hugging Face spaces in 10 minutes. Hook, the deployment problem, midnight to 0:45. You can deploy a working AI model in less time than it takes to eat lunch. I'm not exaggerating, Hugging Face spaces handles all the infrastructure headaches automatically. No Docker configs, no server management, no waiting around. Just your code, a simple interface, and boom, your AI model is live on the internet. But here's the catch, most developers still don't know about this. So let me show you exactly how to do it. Look, if you've ever tried to deploy an AI model the traditional way, you know the pain. You're spinning up EC2 instances, writing Docker files, debugging Jinx configs at 2 a.m. It's brutal. Hugging Face spaces eliminates 90% of that friction. And by the end of this video, you'll have a live, shareable AI model demo running on the internet. For free. If you've ever thought deploying AI was only for engineers with DevOps experience, this changes everything. Why deployment matters, 0:45 to 2 o'clock. Here's the thing most people miss. Building a model on your laptop is cool. But nobody can use it except you. That's the difference between a side project and something real. When you deploy AI model Hugging Face spaces style, you go from "it works on my machine" to "here's a link, try it yourself." That's a massive leap. That's how you get feedback, build a portfolio, or even land a job. Now, why spaces instead of traditional cloud hosting? 3 reasons. Cost. The free tier is genuinely useful. You're not paying $50 a month just to keep a demo alive. Simplicity. There's literally zero infrastructure to configure. And community. Hugging Face has over 100,000 spaces live right now. Your model sits in an ecosystem where people actually discover and try new tools. This isn't just for ML engineers, by the way. Indie hackers use it to prototype products. Students use it for thesis demos. Product builders use it to test ideas before writing a single line of front-end code. What are Hugging Face spaces? 2 to 3:30. Okay, let's get specific. What actually is a Hugging Face space? It's free, Git-based hosting designed specifically for machine learning demos and apps. Think of it like GitHub pages, but for AI models instead of static websites. Here's what makes it powerful. You get built-in integration with Gradio and Streamlit, 2 frameworks that auto-generate user interfaces for your models. You get automatic scaling. You get collaborative editing, so your team can contribute just by pushing commits. When you create a space, you pick one of 3 options: Gradio, Streamlit, or Docker. For today, we're going with Gradio. It's the fastest path from zero to live demo. You'll see why in about 60 seconds. Step by step, deploy your first model, 3:30 to 7:30. Alright, here's where we build this thing. 5 steps. That's it. Step 1, create your Hugging Face account. Go to huggingface.co, click sign up. Takes 30 seconds. You probably already have one if you've ever downloaded a model. Step 2, create a new space. From your profile, click the New Space button. Give it a name, something descriptive like Sentiment Analyzer or Text Summarizer. Pick your visibility. Public means anyone can find it. That's fine for demos. Step 3, select Gradio as your runtime. You'll see a drop-down asking which SDK you want. Choose Gradio. It's going to set up the entire environment for you. Python, dependencies, the web framework all handled. But wait, there's a catch. Most people don't realize spaces have free GPU access. That changes the math completely. For most small models, the free CPU tier works great. But if you need GPU power, you can upgrade right here. We'll talk about that more in a minute. Step 4, write your code. Here's the part that scares people, but it shouldn't. You need one file, app.py. That's it. Here's the code. I'll walk through every line. Python. Import Gradio as gr. From Transformers import pipeline. Classifier equals pipeline, sentiment analysis. Def analyze, text. Result equals classifier, text. Return F, result, 0, label, result, 0, score, 0.2%. Demo equals GR interface. FN equals analyze. Inputs equals GR text box, label equals enter text. Outputs equals GR text box, label equals sentiment. Title equals sentiment analyzer. Examples: sad face, I love this product, this was terrible. Demo.launch. That's 15 lines of Python. We import Gradio in the Transformers library. We load a pre-trained sentiment analysis model. We write one function that takes text in and returns a label. Then Gradio builds the entire web interface automatically. No HTML. No CSS. No JavaScript. Nothing. Step 5, push and deploy. Click commit. That's the deploy button. Hugging Face detects the new code, installs your dependencies from a requirements.txt file, builds the app, and serves it live. You'll see a build log running in real time. Here's what surprised me: this took 5 minutes to set up, but deploying the same model on AWS would have taken 2 hours and cost $50 a month. Let that sink in. Within a couple of minutes, your space gets a public URL. Anyone in the world can open it and interact with your model. No sign-up required on their end. Live demo, text classification model, 7:30 to 9:45. Let me show you the finished product. Here it is. A clean, working sentiment analysis demo. I typed this video is incredibly helpful and it returns positive, 99.87% confidence. I type I wasted my entire afternoon and it returns negative, 99.6%. The interface? Gradio generated all of it. The text boxes, the submit button, the examples section at the bottom. Zero front-end coding. Now watch this. I click share and copy the direct link. I open it in an incognito window. No login. No paywall. It just works. You can send this to a hiring manager, a client, a professor, anyone. You can also customize the space description with Markdown. Add your name, explain the model, link to the paper or dataset you used. It's your portfolio piece now. Stop before you click away. The real power is this: you can now iterate on models live with users, get feedback instantly, and redeploy in seconds. Push a new commit, the space rebuilds automatically. That feedback loop is worth more than any tutorial. Bonus, optimization tips and common pitfalls, 9:45 to 11:30. Before you go build, let me save you some headaches. Pitfall number 1, slow model loading. The first time someone visits your space, the model downloads from Hugging Face's hub. That can take 30 seconds or more. The fix? Load your model at startup outside the function, exactly like I showed in the code. This caches it in memory so every request after that is fast. Pitfall number 2, exceeding memory limits. The free tier gives you limited RAM. If you're loading a massive model, you'll crash. The fix? Use quantized or distilled versions of models. They're smaller, faster, and often nearly as accurate. A few quick wins. Always add example inputs, it shows people exactly how to use your demo. Write a clear title and description. And name your space something searchable, not Test 123. Pro tip, link your GitHub repo in the space description. It adds credibility and lets people dig into your full codebase. Now, when I'm planning out content for my spaces, descriptions, documentation, social posts to share them, I personally use Jasper AI for drafting copy fast, Notion for organizing my project pipeline, and Canva for creating thumbnails and social graphics. They just speed everything up. Links for all three are in the description if you want to check them out. Outro plus what's next, 11:30 to 12:15. Let's recap. You now know how to deploy an AI model to the internet without touching a server. Free hosting. Auto-generated UI. A shareable link in minutes. Here's what I want you to do right now. Go build a space. Pick any model from the Hugging Face Hub: text generation, image classification, translation, whatever excites you. Deploy it. Then drop the link in the comments below. I genuinely want to see what you create. If you want to go further, custom domains, persistent storage, upgraded GPUs, Hugging Face has a paid tier that's honestly very reasonable. I'll leave a link in the description for that too. Next week, I'm covering how to scale spaces for production use, handling real traffic, adding authentication, and connecting to external APIs. You don't want to miss that. Hit subscribe so you catch it. Smash that like button if this saved you time today. And seriously, comment your space link below. Let's build something. See you in the next one.